Good morning, fellow documentarians. We are here to document history today. It is May 16th, 2024. For anyone watching this from future generations, my name is Freddie Cardona, and my mission is to document history for future generations. Listening to 1010 Wins on my commute to work. Thank you for joining me, and let's get headed straight to work.
Yeah, that's the sound of onlookers begging the woman to stop messing with a bull that had wandered onto the beach in Cabo San Lucas. The animal was rummaging through some bags she had left in the sand several feet from her campsite. Instead of staying back, she walks right up to the bull and tries to get her stuff. Yeah, this went on for a while, and eventually the animal charged at her, knocked her to the sand, and then struck again as she tried to get up. Bystanders told her to stay still, at which point somebody tossed water toward the bull and it walked off. The woman was seen getting up after that, but it's not clear how badly she was hurt.
That story was a lot of bull, but
Bad, it could be worse, right? Like, I feel like I got a good one.
What's she talking about? The conspiracy theory that surfaced in 2003 that she had died and was replaced with a body double named Melissa.
Obviously, I am being so dumb.
On yesterday's episode of Call Her Daddy, Levine also announcing that she would be releasing a greatest hits album this summer. Cher changes her mind about receiving a major honor and previews what is likely going to be a viral-worthy speech.
Cher says she'll have choice words for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when she's inducted later this year. The singer's music spans decades, and she insisted back in December she wouldn't even want the honor after getting snubbed for years.
I wouldn't be in it now if they gave me $1 million.
Are you serious?
But she later changed her tune after getting the votes. The Rock Hall's induction ceremonies in Cleveland in October.
That's Monica Ricks, also being inducted this year. Mary J. Blige, Dave Matthews Band, Foreigner, Peter Frampton, Kool and the Gang, Ozzy Osbourne, and A Tribe Called Quest. Folks in Mexico City should plan an even longer line at one well-known taco stand. That's because it just received a major culinary honor.
A Michelin star is a coveted symbol of dining excellence, and some of the grandest restaurants never get one. But in Mexico City, the tiny Tacos El Califa de Leon just did, a 10-foot by 10-foot establishment in the San Rafael neighborhood. The secret? Simplicity, says Chef Arturo Rivera Martinez, saying his taco has only a tortilla, red or green sauce, and that's it. That and the quality of the meat. Yeah, the secret is heat. El Califa de Leon's steel grill is cranked up to 680 degrees, and it takes up half the taco stand space. So when Michelin representatives came to present one of their heavy, full-sleeved white chef's jackets, Rivera Martinez did not put it on. As for customer impressions, that said, while bouncing on her toes. I'm Ben Thomas.
Oh, now I want a breakfast taco. Sounds good, right? 59 degrees. It is drizzling. The humidity 93%. The winds northeast at 8. And later today, a gusty breeze, rain, drizzle off and on, mostly cloudy. We'll get up to 66.
Living on the lung transplant wait list means waiting for the call that could save your life. So we get patients off the wait list 5 times faster than other hospitals, with the highest success rates in New York.
This is Dr. Angel. We found a match.
At NYU Langone, the #1 lung transplant program in the U.S. Learn more at nyulangone.org/transplant.
Hey everyone, Boomer Esiason here. The NFL draft is behind us and your favorite team is now gearing up for week number 1. The free Odyssey app puts you right in the middle of the pro football conversation with the biggest sports radio stations from across the country. The local voices who know your team the best, giving you their unfiltered takes on the current state of your squad. It's always football season on the free Odyssey app. That's AUDACY. Download it today.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Some say Memorial Day is the unofficial start of summer, but I say this is. Lighting up Kingsford Original Charcoal on the grill with family and friends is a summer ritual, and there's no better time than Memorial Day weekend. Whether it's burgers, veggies, or some chicken drumsticks, Kingsford Original gives you that authentic wood-fired barbecue flavor that means summer is finally here.
So good.
Kingsford Original Charcoal, America's grilling expert. Kingsford.com.
1010 Wins and City Harvest are working together to make sure every child has access to the food they need to thrive. To support City Harvest's Share Lunch, Fight Hunger campaign, go to cityharvest.org.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning, 59 degrees. It is 7:20 on this Thursday, May 16th. I'm Susan Richard. Here's what's happening. A brawl in Jamaica, Queens lands a 12-year-old in the hospital with a bullet wound. 2 women stabbed. Cops searching for 2 men who exposed themselves to women in the subway. One also wielding a hammer. The House signs off on a bill mandating safety standards for lithium-ion batteries. New warning about election interference come the 2024 race. And Southwest Airlines looking into a viral video that appeared to show a passenger inside an overhead bin. In sports, Rangers to try again to close out the Hurricanes tonight in Carolina. Yankees won, Mets lost. AccuWeather mostly cloudy, breezy, still the spotty rain and drizzle today, the high 66. Winds News Time 7:21. Back to the roads and rails. Karen Stewart with traffic and transit.
Now we have 2 problems on the Deegan, one in either direction. First of all, the Deegan is heavy. From the Cross County all the way down into Willis Avenue. Yes, very slow. Northbound on the Deegan by Willis Avenue, we've got a disabled bus blocking the right lane. And then right in that area on the southbound Deegan at East 138th Street, we got a disabled vehicle there. And the right lane is blocked also in that case. So the Deegan is not the place to be right now, especially on the southbound side. Now, if you're heading out to Grand Central and wondering why there's road work at 31st Street, I'm scratching my head over that too. Eastbound Grand Central ramp to 31st is closed for repair work until 8, they tell me. This is right after the RFK Triborough. Hudson River crossing numbers, you sure you want to hear them? Inbound GW Bridges an hour for both the upper and lower. From the Palisades, it's 20 to 25, 45 at the Lincoln and 45 at the Holland Tunnel in New Jersey, 80, but westbound though, at exit 61 for River Road Nolan Park. We got a crash. The fast lane is closed. It's northbound New Jersey Turnpike, car south of 14. We got an accident. They moved to the shoulder. And on the northbound Connecticut Turnpike between exits 2 and 3 in Greenwich, they're still dealing with the remains of that tractor trailer fire and accident in the right lane. Tow truck is on the scene. Should be out of there in no time. Should be. Traffic is sponsored by MajorWorld.com. Need a car without breaking the bank? Go to Major World. Plenty of cars under $15,000 in stock. They'll accept any reasonable offer without tricks on final prices. Major World's open late, 4340 Northern Boulevard, Long Island City. Call 1-800-MAJOR-AUTO or visit MajorWorld.com. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
10 kids get into it on the street in Jamaica, Queens, and one of them ends up in the hospital with a bullet wound.
A wild and certainly dangerous situation here outside the South Jamaica houses. Big brawl out in the sidewalk here when suddenly 2 masked suspects walk up. At least one of them pull out a gun and fire off a series of gunshots. A 12-year-old girl was standing there, was hit in the arm. Others made a run for it as the shooters also got away. And this neighbor says she was pretty shaken up watching the girl being put into an ambulance.
She was upset, crying, hurt. I know they were trying to wrap her arm up and they put her in the ambulance.
Well, it's unclear who may have been the target of the gunfire. We're being told of 2 others who were injured during that brawl. A 26-year-old woman who was stabbed in the chest, an 18-year-old treated for a head wound. That's also believed to be a stabbing. All 3 are in stable condition as a search for those who did the shooting goes on. Glenn Shuck, 1010 Wins, 92.3 FM, here in Jamaica, Queens.